There are moments in life when silence speaks louder than words. When someone crosses your boundaries, tests your patience, or sows discord in your life, the natural urge is to react. But here's the truth: reactions often come from a place of emotion, not wisdom. They leave us drained, entangled in unnecessary battles, and distracted from our true calling. Your life is too precious to waste energy on meaningless conflicts. Don't allow the actions or words of others to pull you into a downward spiral. Instead, learn the power of quiet removal. When you silently step away from those who bring negativity, you don't just preserve your energy, you reclaim your peace. There is strength in walking away without a single word, because not every fight is yours to fight. Emotional control is not about suppressing feelings, but about mastering them. It's about recognizing that not everything requires your attention or response. When you can walk away without reacting, you're showing not only self-control, but also a higher level of wisdom. Wisdom says, I don't need to engage. I can step away, and my silence will be my answer. Many times, the people who hurt us or bring toxicity into our lives don't even realize the weight of their words or actions. But responding in anger or frustration will never solve the issue, it will only amplify it. You must focus on what truly matters: your purpose, your goals, and your peace of mind. If someone's presence is pulling you away from that focus, it's time to cut them off silently. No need for explanations, no need for confrontation. Your silence is a statement in itself. And understand this: not everyone is meant to journey with you. Some people were part of your life for a season, but their time has passed. It's wise to let them go when their contribution to your life has come to an end. Holding on only weighs you down and keeps you from moving forward. Letting go in silence is a mark of maturity and growth. Remember, it's not about avoiding people out of fear or pride. It's about discerning who adds value to your life and who does not. Don't react. Cut them off silently, because your peace is worth more than any conflict. Choose to walk in wisdom, preserve your energy, and focus on your purpose. Let silence be your strength and peace be your guide. Silence is not a sign of weakness, nor is it an absence of power. Silence is power in its purest form. It is the ability to maintain control over your emotions and actions when others seek to provoke you. There is a strength in silence that many fail to understand. When you choose not to react, when you choose to hold your tongue and keep your peace, you demonstrate a level of maturity that goes beyond words. The temptation to defend yourself, to prove a point, or to retaliate in moments of conflict is natural. But true leaders, those who understand their purpose, know that their energy must be preserved for more significant battles. Silence becomes a strategic move, not a passive one. It's a conscious decision to rise above the noise, to not allow the words or actions of others to dictate your response. In silence, you communicate something far deeper than any words could convey. You tell the world that you are in control, not of them, but of yourself. You are not moved by petty insults, by gossip, or by negativity. Instead, you are focused on what matters: your purpose, your vision, your future. When you are silent, it doesn't mean you are ignoring the problem. It means you are choosing not to give it power. The moment you react, you hand over control. But when you remain silent, you stay in the driver's seat. You decide the direction of your life, not the distractions around you. Let your silence speak for you. Emotional control is the hallmark of a strong and wise individual. When you react impulsively, you give others power over your emotions, allowing them to dictate your mood and behavior. True power lies in mastering your emotions and responding from a place of calm and clarity. In moments of conflict or provocation, the urge to react is strong. But understand this: your reaction is a reflection of your inner state. If you respond with anger, frustration, or hurt, you reveal a lack of control over your inner self. Emotional control is not about suppressing your feelings, it's about channeling them in a way that serves your higher purpose. When you maintain control over your emotions, you show that you are grounded and stable. You become like a tree with deep roots, unshaken by the storms around you. This strength draws respect and admiration, and it sets you apart as a leader. People will come to see you as someone who cannot be easily swayed or manipulated. Emotional control also means you choose your battles wisely. Not every insult, criticism, or slight deserves your attention. By conserving your emotional energy, you can invest it in areas that truly matter. This selective engagement is a sign of wisdom and maturity. It means you understand the value of your peace and are not willing to sacrifice it for trivial matters. When you exercise emotional control, you also protect your mental and physical well-being. Stress and anger can take a toll on your health, but by staying calm and composed, you promote a state of inner peace. This peace becomes a shield guarding you against the chaos of the outside world. Emotional control is a daily practice. It requires self-awareness and a commitment to personal growth. By mastering your emotions, you become the architect of your destiny, shaping your life according to your vision and purpose. This control is not about denying your feelings, but about harnessing them to propel you forward. It's about being the master of your own mind, regardless of the circumstances around you. Your energy is one of your most valuable assets. It fuels your creativity, your focus, and your ability to pursue your purpose. But too often, we waste it on things that do not deserve our attention. When you react to every slight, every negative word, or every distraction, you are spending energy on things that don't align with your destiny. Energy that could be channeled into building your future is instead drained by conflicts and confrontations that lead nowhere. It's important to understand that not every situation requires your involvement. When you engage in unnecessary battles, you divert your energy away from the path you are meant to walk. You begin to invest in things that have no return, and before you know it, you're exhausted, frustrated, and far from where you intended to be. Preserving your energy means being selective with your time, your thoughts, and your emotions. It means recognizing that every reaction costs you something, and not everything is worth the price. When you choose silence over reaction, you are conserving your power. You are making a decision to invest your energy where it can grow rather than where it will be wasted. It's about staying focused on your purpose. When you know where you're going, the distractions along the way become less significant. You don't stop for every detour because your eyes are set on the destination. This requires discipline, but it's a discipline that brings great rewards. By preserving your energy, you keep yourself in a position to seize opportunities, to move forward with strength, and to keep building the life you're meant to live. Remember, not every conflict is yours to fight, and not every issue deserves your time. There is wisdom in knowing when to step back, to conserve your energy, and to focus on what truly matters. When you do this, you remain powerful, centered, and ready for what lies ahead. You keep your energy aligned with your purpose. And that's where true success comes from. Knowing when to withdraw is a mark of wisdom. Life isn't about fighting every battle or addressing every conflict. Sometimes the greatest strength is found in the ability to step back and disengage. Wisdom is the understanding that not every situation requires your presence or participation. It's recognizing that your silence and distance can often communicate more effectively than your words. Withdrawal doesn't mean defeat. It's not about giving up. It's about seeing the bigger picture and realizing that some engagements aren't worth your time. There is power in restraint. When you walk away from situations that don't align with your purpose, you are not showing weakness. You're displaying maturity, discernment, and strength. You are choosing to prioritize your peace and your path over unnecessary conflict. Wisdom teaches you that sometimes the most strategic move is no move at all. By stepping back, you create space for clarity. You give yourself the opportunity to assess the situation from a distance without being clouded by emotion or reaction. This distance allows you to see things for what they are and make decisions based on purpose, not impulse. There is also protection in withdrawal. When you step away from toxic people or environments, you shield yourself from further harm. You protect your heart, your mind, and your spirit from the negativity that seeks to drain you. Withdrawal is not about running away, it's about creating boundaries that preserve your well-being and protect your purpose. Wisdom knows that some battles are won by not engaging at all. It understands that your silence can be more powerful than any argument. When you withdraw, you maintain control over your life. You don't allow others to pull you into their drama or distractions. You stay focused on what truly matters and let go of what doesn't. Choosing to step back is a decision rooted in wisdom. It's about knowing when to invest your energy and when to conserve it. It's about understanding that your peace is more valuable than any temporary victory in a conflict that doesn't serve your greater purpose. By withdrawing, you keep your focus sharp and your path clear, allowing you to move forward with confidence and strength. There's a fundamental difference between reacting and taking action. A reaction is immediate, often emotional, and usually dictated by external circumstances. It's a response to what someone else has done or said. But action, real action, is deliberate, purposeful, and aligned with your vision. It comes from a place of thoughtfulness and control, not impulse. When you react, you're allowing the external world to determine your next step. Someone else's words or actions provoke you, and without thinking, you respond. In that moment, you've handed over control of your emotions and your direction. But when you choose to act instead of react, you maintain authority over your life. You decide what's important, where your energy goes, and how you will move forward. This is the power of intentionality. Not everything deserves your reaction, but every part of your life requires purposeful action. The difference is in the focus. Reaction is often short-sighted, focused on the immediate moment, trying to resolve a temporary feeling. Action, however, is rooted in purpose and vision. It looks beyond the moment and considers the long-term impact. What will this decision mean for your future? How does this choice move you closer to your goals? Action requires self-discipline. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of a moment, to let anger or frustration dictate your response. But disciplined action takes a step back, assesses the situation, and chooses a response that aligns with your values and your purpose. This kind of control not only keeps you grounded, but also positions you to succeed in the long run. Your time and energy are limited. If you spend them reacting to every challenge, every critic, and every slight, you will be drained, scattered, and far from your true potential. But when you focus on purposeful action, you conserve your energy for what really matters. You are no longer swayed by external forces, but instead you become the force that moves your life forward. There is great power in intentionality. When you act with purpose, you create momentum that carries you toward your destiny. You are not distracted by the noise of the world because your eyes are fixed on the vision ahead. This is where true growth happens, when you stop reacting to what is around you and start taking deliberate steps toward where you are meant to be. Detachment is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining your peace and clarity. When you choose to cut off toxic relationships or step away from negative environments, you create space for personal growth and restoration. Detachment is not about rejecting people, but about protecting yourself from influences that hinder your progress. It's about recognizing that some connections bring more harm than good, and your well-being must always take priority. When you detach yourself from toxic situations, you reclaim your peace. Peace is the foundation for clarity, and without it, your mind is clouded by unnecessary noise. You can't move forward in your purpose if you are constantly weighed down by negativity, whether it comes from people, circumstances, or even your own thoughts. Cutting ties, sometimes quietly, allows you to focus on what truly matters. It restores balance to your life, enabling you to make decisions from a place of calm and wisdom. Detachment doesn't mean you are avoiding conflict or running away from your responsibilities. Instead, it's about understanding that certain battles are not yours to fight. It's about knowing that your energy is too valuable to be wasted on constant drama, manipulation, or negativity. You must be intentional about where you invest your time and emotions. And when a situation or person no longer serves your growth, it's okay to walk away. When you silently cut people off, you are doing so without the need for validation or explanation. You don't need to justify your decision to preserve your peace. You are making a conscious choice to prioritize your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This quiet detachment also speaks volumes to those around you. It shows that you are not easily swayed by outside forces and that your focus is firmly on your path and purpose. The beauty of detachment is that it allows for healing and growth. When you remove yourself from toxic environments, you open up space for new, healthier relationships and experiences to enter your life. You give yourself the opportunity to grow, to rediscover your strength, and to realign with your true purpose. Detachment isn't about being cold or indifferent. It's about making room for the things that nurture your spirit and propel you toward your destiny. Cutting people off silently doesn't mean you bear resentment or ill will. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about letting go with grace, understanding that not everyone is meant to be part of your journey forever. And in that release, you find freedom from the burdens of negativity and freedom to step fully into the future you're meant to create. Detachment is an act of love toward yourself and a step toward greater peace and clarity. Guarding your heart is one of the most crucial responsibilities you have. The heart is the center of your emotions, your thoughts, and your spiritual life. Whatever enters your heart will eventually shape your words, your actions, and ultimately your destiny. That's why it's so important to be vigilant about what and who you allow into your inner circle. Not everyone deserves access to your heart. Some people carry negativity, doubt, or manipulation. And if you let them in, they can disrupt the peace and purpose that guide your life. You must be intentional about protecting the environment of your heart. The words you hear, the people you interact with, and the environments you expose yourself to all have the power to influence your heart. If you surround yourself with toxic people, then negativity will seep into your thoughts and start to dictate your feelings. Soon you find yourself anxious, stressed, or even resentful, not because of who you are, but because of what you've allowed to enter your space. Guarding your heart doesn't mean you isolate yourself from the world or live in fear of being hurt. It means you set boundaries that preserve your peace and protect your inner life. It's recognizing that your heart is precious and not everyone should have the privilege of influencing it. You have to discern who and what adds value to your life and who detracts from it. When you make this distinction, you can choose wisely whom to allow close and whom to keep at a distance. The people you let into your life should encourage your growth, challenge you positively, and push you toward your purpose. But if someone is constantly bringing negativity, drama, or chaos, it's time to cut them off. You cannot afford to have your heart weighed down by unnecessary burdens. The more you protect your heart, the more you create space for peace, joy, and purpose to thrive. Remember, whatever enters your heart influences how you see the world and how you interact with others. If your heart is filled with negativity, you will see the world through a negative lens and your actions will reflect that. But if your heart is guarded and nurtured, you will act from a place of strength, peace, and purpose. Protecting your heart is not about shutting people out. It's about letting in only what aligns with the vision for your life. Your heart is the wellspring of life, and you must guard it diligently. By guarding your heart, you take control of your emotional and spiritual well-being. You don't allow external forces to dictate how you feel or how you think. Instead, you maintain a clear focus on your purpose and protect the peace that allows you to pursue it wholeheartedly. In doing so, you position yourself to live a life that is not only full of peace, but also aligned with the vision you were created to fulfill. Understanding that not everyone is meant for your journey is a profound revelation that can reshape your life. Each of us is on a unique path defined by our purpose, dreams, and destiny. Along this journey, we encounter people who may serve a purpose for a season, but their role may not extend beyond that. Recognizing this truth is essential for your growth and advancement. Every relationship comes with a specific energy, and not all energies are compatible with your mission. Some individuals inspire you, uplift you, and propel you toward your goals. Others, however, may weigh you down with negativity, doubt, or distractions. These are the relationships that can hinder your progress. When you realize that not everyone is meant to walk alongside you, you empower yourself to make the necessary decisions to protect your journey. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve you is not about being harsh or unkind. It's about being wise and discerning. You must assess whether the people in your life are contributing positively to your vision or pulling you away from it. If a relationship is filled with conflict, drama, or negativity, it's essential to ask yourself if it's worth the energy and emotional investment. Sometimes the hardest part is recognizing that you have outgrown certain connections. As you evolve, your goals and aspirations may shift, and not everyone will be able to keep up with your growth. This doesn't mean you disregard the time spent together or the lessons learned. Instead, it's an acknowledgement that the journey ahead requires a different kind of support and encouragement. By embracing the reality that some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, you free yourself to invite new relationships that align with your purpose. Every time you release someone who no longer fits into your life, you create space for new opportunities, ideas, and individuals who will inspire and uplift you. This is a vital step in your journey towards success and fulfillment. Remember, letting go is a necessary part of growth. It allows you to surround yourself with those who resonate with your vision and are committed to uplifting you. In this way, you are not merely protecting your heart, you are curating your life and ensuring that every connection serves a greater purpose. As you continue on your path, remain open to new relationships that align with your evolving self. Embrace those who challenge you to think bigger, who inspire you to pursue your dreams with passion, and who genuinely support your journey. By understanding that not everyone is meant for your journey, you open the door to transformative relationships that enrich your life and propel you toward your destiny. Empowerment comes from understanding the incredible strength that lies within you. When you acknowledge that your self-worth and identity are not determined by external validation, you begin to tap into a wellspring of potential that can transform your life. Many individuals search for approval and acceptance from others, allowing those opinions to shape their self-image. However, true empowerment arises when you realize that your value is intrinsic, rooted in who you are, and not in what others think of you. When you look to others for validation, you place your happiness in their hands. You become vulnerable to the whims of their opinions, which can change from moment to moment. This is a dangerous game that leads to uncertainty and emotional instability. Empowerment is about taking ownership of your own narrative. It's about knowing that you are enough, just as you are, regardless of the praise or criticism you receive from the outside world. Once you grasp this truth, you begin to break free from the chains of dependency on others' approval. You shift your focus inward and start building a solid foundation of self-acceptance and confidence. This inner strength is not easily shaken. It allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. You become less affected by the negativity of others and more in tune with your own aspirations and goals. Empowerment also means embracing your uniqueness. You are a one-of-a-kind creation with a distinct purpose and potential. When you stop comparing yourself to others and recognize your individual gifts, you unlock the door to authentic self-expression. This authenticity attracts the right people and opportunities into your life, those who appreciate you for who you truly are, rather than for a version of yourself that you feel pressured to present. Moreover, empowerment encourages you to set healthy boundaries. When you understand your worth, you no longer tolerate relationships or situations that undermine your value. You learn to say no to toxic influences and yes to those that uplift and inspire you. This boundary setting is an essential aspect of protecting your peace and purpose. It reflects your commitment to honor yourself and your journey. The power of empowerment is transformative. When you embrace your true self, you unleash the potential to achieve your dreams and fulfill your purpose. You begin to act with confidence, knowing that your decisions are aligned with your values and vision. As you cultivate this inner strength, you inspire others to do the same. Your empowerment becomes a beacon of hope, encouraging those around you to recognize their own worth and embrace their journeys. In this way, empowerment is not just a personal journey, it is a collective movement. When you empower yourself, you contribute to the empowerment of others. You create a ripple effect that can transform relationships, communities, and even the world. The path to empowerment starts with you, but its impact can resonate far beyond your individual life. By embracing your worth and choosing to live authentically, you lead the way for others to discover their own strength and potential. Living intentionally is a powerful choice that transforms your life from mere existence to purposeful living. Many people drift through life responding to circumstances as they arise without a clear sense of direction. But when you choose to live with intention, you become the architect of your own destiny. Every decision you make, every interaction you have, and every thought you entertain begins to align with your greater vision. Intentional living starts with clarity about your purpose. You must take the time to define what matters most to you, what you stand for, and where you want to go. This clarity acts as a compass guiding your choices and actions. When you know your purpose, you can assess every situation through that lens. Does this opportunity align with my goals? Does this relationship support my vision? If the answer is no, you have the power to say no, freeing yourself to focus on what truly matters. Being intentional also means being proactive rather than reactive. It requires discipline to plan your days, set your priorities, and take consistent action toward your goals. Each day becomes an opportunity to step closer to your vision. You wake up with purpose, knowing that your actions contribute to a larger picture. You cultivate habits that support your growth and eliminate distractions that hinder your progress. This proactive approach creates momentum that propels you forward, allowing you to achieve your goals more effectively. Intentionality extends to your relationships as well. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and support your journey is vital. When you are intentional about the company you keep, you create an environment that nurtures your growth. You engage with individuals who challenge you to think bigger, who encourage you to step outside your comfort zone, and who genuinely care about your well-being. These relationships enrich your life and help you stay focused on your purpose. Moreover, living intentionally fosters accountability. When you set clear goals and commit to your vision, you hold yourself accountable for your progress. You regularly assess your actions, celebrate your successes, and learn from your failures. This level of self-awareness allows you to make adjustments along the way, ensuring that you stay aligned with your purpose. Intentional living is not a destination, it's a journey. It requires constant evaluation and adjustment. Life will present challenges and distractions, but when you are anchored in your purpose, you can navigate those storms with grace. You learn to discern between what serves you and what does not, making choices that reflect your values and aspirations. In the end, living intentionally empowers you to create a life of meaning and fulfillment. You become an active participant in your own story rather than a passive observer. Your days are filled with purpose, and every moment is an opportunity to express your unique gifts and contribute to the world. When you embrace intentional living, you unlock the potential to achieve your dreams, influence others positively, and leave a lasting legacy that reflects your true self. This is the essence of a life well lived, a life marked by intention, purpose, and unwavering commitment to your vision. In conclusion, the journey of cutting off negativity silently and intentionally choosing who influences your life is a profound testament to your strength and wisdom. Each point we've explored emphasizes the importance of maintaining control over your emotions and relationships. You have the power to withdraw when necessary, to detach from toxic influences, and to guard your heart against negativity. By understanding that not everyone is meant to walk with you on your journey, you embrace the opportunity to cultivate relationships that uplift and inspire you. Empowerment comes from recognizing your inherent worth, while intentional living ensures that every decision aligns with your purpose and vision. When you choose to act rather than react, you position yourself to lead a life filled with peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Remember that the power to shape your reality lies within you. You are the architect of your destiny, capable of creating a life that resonates with your true self. As you navigate your path, commit to cutting off what no longer serves you and embrace relationships that nurture your growth. Live intentionally, protect your peace, and be unapologetically you. In doing so, you not only honor your journey, but also inspire others to step into their own power, creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. Let this commitment guide you forward, and may your life be a reflection of the greatness you are destined to achieve.